You're now starting to get clients in, but really you're like, well, I don't have a course. I don't know how to deliver a course. I don't know what I'm doing. I can coach people. I can get them from A to Z or A to B in regards to just the language or the conversations, but I need them to be self-paced. I need them to be autonomous in what they are learning so they can go and implement it and not rely on me and my time all the time. So I just want to tell you a quick little story. When I first started teaching, I was absolutely in shock. There's no system in place to making sustainable, engaging, or sort of explicit online courses or courses in general. There was no structure on designing them, creating them, or even delivering the course. There was methods, but they were literally locked up in people's heads and they didn't want to share them at all. So that just meant every single teacher was going in and reinventing the wheel every single time. It was absolute joke. It still is. It's actually slowly getting better, but no one's really come forward until now with a proven system to go, hey, look, just model this and it'll get you through the door. It'll get success. You'll get results. You'll build authority. You'll build rapport and you'll get your students to actually make progress. Remember when I was first starting teaching? After 6 months, I was burnt to a crisp. I was literally I'm working nearly 12 hours a day. I'm creating all these resources. They're literally getting printed, chucked in the bin, or just going flying across the room. They were just absolute nightmare. There was such an unrealistic work requirement that everyone's independent and everyone's unique. So therefore we can't give you a standard structure or system to go, hey, look, just do these. You can create your own resources because you've got specific content, but just do these methods and you'll get some sort of success. So I started learning everything I possibly could to make sustainable, innovative, engaging courses online so I could actually just roll them through anyone who came into that door from a new teacher. I could go, hey guys, take this. This is the method we use and you can just populate it with whatever you're actually delivering. It has saved hundreds of hours for my teachers, for my coaches that are actually delivering these in real life right now. Here's the strategy. It's simple as, I'll give it to you right now. We need to first begin with the end in mind. What are we doing? What result are we aiming for? And then how are we going to get that? So begin with the end in mind. If you don't know how to do that, if you're an online coach, this is how you're going to do it. Identify the top 10 course creators that you are looking at. They might be direct competition with you, but that doesn't matter at this point. You're just trying to figure out what are the experts doing and what is their end result they're aiming for. What is that end goal for our students? What is that end goal for our clients? If it's like, for example, client acquisition, well, obviously that's an easy end goal. If it's literally losing 10 kilos, well, that's another easy end goal. If it's teaching someone how to deliver a coaching program, well, that's a more of a challenging end goal, but it's still an end goal. Simplicity is key. Step 4 is we need to make this as simple as possible. Anyone should be able to go on and just quickly update a course, quickly create a lesson or a topic or a module for your online course. Simplicity is key. So how do we do that? Well, we've got to pick the best learning management systems. Now, what does that mean? It basically means just a system online where you can issue work, you can issue modules, and then you can track how your students or how your clients are going, as well as interact. How do we get feedback? How do we actually give them the coaching or give them the mentoring that they need? So I've tried so many over the years, like there's heaps of them. Edmodo, Class Dojo, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, School. There's heaps of different learning management systems. You've got to find one that works for you. I've got a couple that I use at the moment and we're just testing them out, but the system just needs to be simple. Whatever works for you is what you want to use, and whatever builds a community. Essentially, that's where we're coming from. So simplicity is key. So for me personally, I'm using anything Google in that Google ecosystem just because it's just such a well-rounded system and it's so user-friendly. So anyone can literally just jump on, create a website, create a course, engage with students, deliver content, and actually make that sustainable, but then also engaging for your actual clients or your students. The final step we've got in this framework is basically just optimize the dynamic duo. So if you're using Google ecosystem, you got your Google Sites and you got Google Classroom, you're just making sure they're humming together. You need to make it as easy as possible for your students to get success. So if that is using a model or a platform, awesome. but we'll show you everything what we do, and it's worked for the 150 teachers that I trained in Sydney just recently, as well as the early career teachers that I train at uni regularly. So whatever system we use, we're going to make it simple. We're going to make it easy for you to implement and make it sure it is sustainable to reduce that workload for you. So if you're coaching, awesome. We've got the systems ready to rock. We'll just teach you the framework. So if this is like, yeah, look, I'm really liking what you're saying there, Vaughn. Well, book in a call. There will be a link in the description. Book in a call. We'll have a chat. We'll figure out where you are right now. What do you want to do? Where do you want to get to? And then see if we're going to work well together and see if our systems and our strategies and our frameworks are actually well suited to you and your needs. And if they are, awesome. Let's get into it. We'll plug you right in.